What up, guys? I got a question. I would like to see Kevin Gates and Drika do more interviews about parenting and talk about how they deal with cooking with each other, deal with stuff, certain things. I'm a Kevin Gates and Drika fan, and I would like to just see more of them interacting with each other and asking about each other, and and I want to know how they first met because I realized them in New Orleans. But how really did you first met each other? Let's hear that story. Like, I really want to hear that story. How did you really meet each other? Because we know you talk about it, but you don't talk about the stories and the ups and downs what y'all had with each other. So, so can you? And I would like. I'm calling out to Kevin Gates. I would like to hear that interview about you and Drew because I'm a big fan of y'all's. So I would like to hear how y'all parenting more and how y'all got together and how, because I know everybody has its ups and downs in parenting. How did y'all make it work as parents? How did y'all make it work? How did y'all structure around y'all schedule? You always on the road and she's your manager. And that's what I want to know. How did you always do that? And you said sometimes you got to ask that question. How did you do that avenue? So I would like to know how did they do it, and just know more about it. You know what I'm saying? Give us your story. I would like Drika to give us your story. Like, how did y'all meet? What are the ups and downs? Can you make a movie? You and Kevin Gates make a movie about y'all? Can y'all do that? So how would that be? So I would like to hear that about. I would like to hear because I watched her in one interview when he was in jail, and she had to tell people because people selling fake tickets, and she was like, to people that selling fake tickets and booking shows, I am not booking shows. Kevin Gates no shows right now, so I would like to see the domain of those things and how everything is. How can we know more? Can you get a people more? Can you get hip hop more of the deeper things? You know what I'm saying? So can you give them more of the understanding of those things, right? So can we have that understanding? So I would like to learn more about Kevin Gates and Drika. Can you give us more details? Now, it's best for it'd be good for everybody if how you can tell people how you parented and how y'all do y'all thing as parents, not just showing like the moment y'all did the routine when y'all first had y'all kid, how that is. I would like to know those things as y'all how y'all grow, cause y'all it seems like y'all grow together is amazing. You know, I've been watching y'all. I've been a fan of y'all. People chasing. You know, I even seen you when I was young with curly head in the video. So man, I went to Reed one year and I had to get out of school because I didn't supposed to be in Reed, and then I wasn't even supposed to be in high school. I like, hold up, y'all making me go through all that shit. Y'all got me all through that. Like, hold up, you telling me that I left school early? Like, and I didn't even know about it. They like, cause you know when people come and pull you out your classroom, that's a classroom. But I didn't get to go to a high school in Texas and they pulled me out. They stopped that before they even when I was registered in Plano. They stopped that before and they called New Orleans and they stopped that like literally. Oh no, he don't supposed to be in high school. So I had to start from middle school into high school. No, he don't supposed to be in that situation. So I was on a middle school campus in Plano. So he don't supposed to be there. So I was like, hold up, you talking to the state of Louisiana and New Orleans, and they talking to them. No, he don't supposed to be in there. And I used to see the block burners, rap in the hallway. Because at that when it happened, I wouldn't have got it. I would have got into the Reed band. If that would have happened, but you know, I would have got into the Reed band. So I used to watch the block burners. The block burners was hot in New Orleans. My son don't even believe me about the stories that I used to act like a wrestler and everything in New Orleans, and people used to get on my behind it. I still remember when BG family, I'm going to the studio with BG, you would stay your bad ass out of trouble. And that's what he said, that's what he said, and he showed me some raps. Because he showed me some raps. And I remember he having his little notebook, and he showed me some raps. And he actually going, and BG had the green and black motorcycle, and he had the little haircut. And people used to get on my tail like, you crazy, you acting like the Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, Darlene, man. Darlene, I was just telling my brother about 2018 and 17, my last conversation with Darlene. She said she messaged on Facebook. I gotta get on my other Facebook. And she was like my first girl. Y'all don't even know how we met in New Orleans. She was my first childhood girlfriend. And she don't never, and I don't want her baby daddy to get mad at her husband. She was like, y'all don't even know, Darlene in New Orleans, she was my first childhood girlfriend. We was about 10 or 11. And Darlene, her dad is like my dad. Like, I consider him like my dad. Baby dad, Plucky, everybody. Like, they used to do, family used to do my hair and things. Like, I used to sit up in the living room with them. Like, they just, in New Orleans, they consider, like, my definition of dad. Like, and he got shot. I think he got shot a couple of times, baby, Darlene, baby dad, one or the other. He got shot. He showed me some shot wounds. Yeah. Yeah, they like my mom. They like Nisha, Darlene mom. They like my mom. They like my second. They like a mom to me. They're like a third, fourth mom to me. I never forget. And she cracked jokes. So I told my brother, you remember Darlene? And she cracked jokes with me. She said, Hubert, I'm not. She said, everybody on Facebook. I'm not to start. Anybody messaging me on my comments, I'm gonna start cracking jokes on everybody. And all right. She said, Hubert, you smell with the Rock, acting like the Rock. Yeah, people used to tell me. Anytime I used to go put cold drinks, my son don't even believe me. I used to take the water and throw it on me and just throw it and just scream out there. I usually used to act kind of crazy as a wrestler. And I remember on Lakeland, one of my friends, Skittles, I miss him to death. I really miss him. Like, I miss him to death. And we played Madden 04. We was on the Madden 04 cover. And after we both played with Michael Vick. Because he always get on to me about playing with Michael Vick. And so Michael Vick won a 95, and then he the fastest one on the football roster. His vision is so great. His vision is just great. Michael Vick is who he is, and his vision is so great. And if you if Michael Vick was on the one goal line on the other side, and he trying to go all the way to the end, all they do got a block for him, and he gone. You don't want him to take off. That was special about Michael Vick. And I was mad, but like they could have did a way better job in how they did him. Like, they could have did a way better job how they did Michael Vick. They could have gave him community service, a fine, to work with other pets in animal shelter. You got to go around and work with other animal shelters and just teach them how to treat a dog. I just think when you talk about leadership, you talk about being a leader as a government. You don't know how to make an example. I've even told him he would have to open up a dog shelter. I could have like, no, I need you. You gonna take your half of your money as a judge? As a judge, I was like, hold up. There's so many things that Michael Vick could have did that they could have did different, but you don't got the type of leaders that'll do that in that matter and use him. Michael Vick could have been used, all right. And I don't mind if I had a chance to go to a veterinarian thing and to a dog shelter. I'd be like, teach me some stuff and how to treat a dog. I think what they did with Michael Vick was not even the concept of it. You know what I'm saying? They're not even a concept of it. So can I see the concept of those things of, man, can I see the concept of those things? So I don't know, guys. I got a lot of cleaning to do today. So but the most important thing I had about my relationship, I'm spending more time with Demir and the rest of them. And Demir, we going to the movies, me and Demir by ourselves, and we going to see that. That's the conflict. I'm chilling with Jessica at CC's, and I'm watching her different smiles. And we both tried to hang in there, guys. You know, and in that relationship, even though wasn't she wasn't there all the time, but I can keep my head up. Loyalty is when you able to hang with people and you keep your spiritual love just for your woman. You block out certain things for your woman that other people couldn't have. I don't want to give other people my full attention, but my woman. And that's how I feel, like, in that situation. Now, I would like to hear more stories about Kevin Gates. I would like to hear more stories about Drika, because I know I had a really, when I was going through stuff at 14 and 15 years old, and I was at like, Christina don't even notice until she came to Newman Smith, but I was still busy. She don't even know that we was going to colleges and stuff and doing all of that stuff. And she don't even know the concept of it. Like, I was doing all of those things, guys. I'm at North Lake, I'm at Brookhaven, I'm passing Avon out, going to job sites. We had like a lot of stuff to do. So I was on a tight schedule doing elementary things. And I'm going to helping out at school, helping out with garage sales. I'm doing all of those things, what I'm doing right now, right? So if I'm doing all of those things and I'm just doing all of those things, that's the amazing thing right there, right? So that can be the most amazing thing right there. I had to tell one of my cousins, she think I was looking at her some type of way. Girl, like, your spirit and your mind is the only thing your spirit and your mind as my cousin, that's the only thing I see. I don't see beyond that means with you. I like my cousin. I like on my dad's sister side, I like, girl, I only see your girl, look, your spirit and your mind is the glow in your spirit. And that's the most thing in there. I'm not even focused on when I can feel your energy. When you can, it's gotta be love when you can feel the energy of your loved ones and family. So it don't even take it that I wanted to tell her off, like, I ain't with all of that stuff, man. I don't even think like that, you hear me? My mind not even on that level in that format. My spirit is on a whole nother level that nobody really knows. Yeah, I had to deal with my cousin Amanda. I had to deal with her walking away because I ain't with all of that, man. Like, I'm not with all of that shit. I don't know what she's talking about. Like, what you think you know about something, stop. Because right now, your spirit has been and your mind has been, your spirit and your mind is low. I'm not even worried about those formats. But I had a lot of plans, man. I talked to all of those kids in the communities. I want to bring Disney Channel to Texas. And I was also talking to kids, like, I had other plans when I've been talking to everybody. So, and just talking to other kids. And, that was a good idea. I was telling them they need to bring a boxing gym in 2009, and Floyd Mayweather start bringing his boxing gym for kids. They need to make it a sports in the elementary schools, the middle school. They need to start having a boxing gloves in Dallas. There's a better way that people can handle them. You need to get the headgear and everybody boxing with the headgear and stuff. So they need to start just having those construction things in Dallas where people, yeah, my name is Hubert, Hubert. They need to start having that. Like, come on, have some boxing club in Dallas County. We go to that. We work. We're going to structure time. Let's go have some boxing gloves. Get the headgear. Buy the headgear. I think shit, man. Sometimes when you're doing shit, let the people have a fucking game system up in there. People in prison, let them, they behave and they do their thing when the structure time, let them have a game system in there. Ain't nothing wrong with just having a little structure time, man. But other people not gonna do right at the game system. You gonna have to hook that bitch down to something. Yeah, my name is Hubert. How about you? Yeah. If they, let me tell you something. If they give people at a job, you have a game system in there, that'd be badass, man. Buy like a PlayStation 3 or something there for everybody. Hold up, let's play some games or something. Play some structure games. Come on, that bitch would be badass. You get a PlayStation, get a Nintendo Wii, and that's structure. You just can't give people board games and card games. You need to give them more what to do. When they out there, got a soccer game like Raymond. Like I play soccer, watch him play soccer. I didn't watch the mirror play. Like, come on, they got people. I was playing a soccer game up in there. Everybody give me their little pad. Right now, I have the soccer game up in there. You need something big where everybody can just watch, and that can be the qualification of that. But I would like to. I would like to just hear more. Can I hear a story about them more? I really gotta hear more. I really, 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 really gotta hear more about Kevin Gates and Drinker. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. And trust me, if I'm in a relationship, and when Jesus said something, your wife, Jesus won't even be in my presence. When she try to look, she gonna see this blockage. If she think I'm looking, no, baby, you see blockage. My woman images in my head. That's all that I see. When you got your woman image in your head and you don't see nobody else, the image of her is greater. There's no other person beauty out there. You can have ass, you can have a million asses in your face. Or you can have another woman sitting at you, but it's gonna be hard for you to get to me. A woman, it's gonna be hard to you to get to my space and my universe. I'm like in a distance. I'm gonna kick it with you, but I'm in a distance. I'm like in a distance. I'm gonna kick it with you, but I'm gonna make you feel uncomfortable so that line won't even be crossed. And that's what a man gotta realize. Loyalty when you can just make it unwise because your loyalty belongs to somebody else. In the image of that. I don't see no other body. And and that's the thing I had. I had like right now I'm just it's so much. I'm confused on a lot of things. I'm confused because when Jessica Clark and she said I'm with her, I felt the heart something was right and I felt it and I pushed it off and I pushed it off and I felt something like after what I did I hold up. Hmm. Huh. She stopped. I really think about it. I think about it after what I did, because when she said I can feel her heart, and my heart is beating, and I was like, hmm. And then and she just stopped. I saw her. I remember her moving her face and wanted to get away from me. Like after that, and so, and she didn't even give me time. Like I'm happy that she had a kid, but she didn't even give me time to just. She didn't even talk to me. Didn't even give me time to just you we need didn't even give me a certain time and those things. So I was just very mad. I don't get a call. You ain't trying to talk about it, and she started drifting off. I already know something was going on. I already know you didn't just give me a certain time, and I remember she sit down and I put my hand on my ears on her thing, and I'm like, hold up. And I was like, and her heart was beating. I was like, huh? And I like, come on, come on. I just, I didn't want to push you away, but I like, come on, your heart, and you just sitting down, your heart is beating. I was like, I'm right now. I'm not trying to, man. It's too much. It's too much going on, guys. It's too much going on. There's really too much going on. It's just too much going on, guys. It's just too much. And I remember just feeling her heart, and she sat there for like 10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes. And I remember just feeling her heart. My ears was on her back, and I heard her heart, and it was beating really fast. And I was like, nah. Well, she didn't even give me a chance. It was like, so those are the things with that situation. I don't know what to do. I don't know how she would even, if she would even talk to me again. So, and I don't even know if we can just work this out and be friends once again. Not, I'm not trying to come between people relationships. Like, and that's what I'm not trying to do.
Dude,
yeah,
this is some bullshit,
on that game.
But
Hey,
over here, run that genius.
That genius had hey, close the door. So
They cheated, bro.
Nah, but trust me, if it was like that when I felt your heart, when I felt her heart, trust me, I wouldn't have. And you gotta know what I'm like. Yeah, I felt the heart, guys. I heard her heart beating real fast when she said, I heard her heart, and I'm like, this is a true story now. So, and I told everybody asked me him, and I know what he said, and I heard he said something in 2019, and and one of the things I needed to know and understood more, and my thing is, one of my friends, I messaged him in character, and he said a song about Marissa and us. And I didn't want to do it because that's conflict. That's conflict, you know, and my happiness mattered too. And I gotta respect her because he said don't come here, you know, if you know, and I'm not really the problem. So, and she told me to back off. So once he said what he said, and after that means you want me to back off. So I'm giving you what you want, but I'm not out to participate in your cousin behavior when your name gotta come mention up every damn time, and it's killing me. That's not right, man. Like that's unfair. So I don't want to be in that space with her, like Ramirez. So I don't want to be in that space with him. I really don't. I leave it all, and when she said we done, I leave it all behind. You know, I leave it all. So I don't know how to deal with the situation with me and her. And I don't think that's ever going to be worked out. And I don't know how she would feel if I ever talk. So she probably be busy with her kids. So I don't know how really would she'll feel if I ever talk to her again. How would the energy be? Like I just saw her body motion like after that, oh you gonna act like that, and I like, mm. You know, we had CCs together. They got other people at the table. Me and her sit right across from each other, and we eating, and she's smiling at CC's pizza, and Sabina's not even that to the point. And that's conflict. That's conflict. That's conflict in those domains of we. And I heard the thing about Kevin Gates as well. That's conflict. You know, and I had a dream about Boosie dad, man. He had braids in his head. And he had braids. He was really light skinned. He had braids. And he was in the yard. He was in the yard working on something. And I'm walking on the sidewalk and I'm looking at the communities. I'm in the community. And he said, and he looked me straight in the eyes, guys. Boosie dad gave me eye contact. And I can felt it in his spirit. He gave me eye contact. I can't explain it, guys. Come on, birds. Come on, you're disturbing me. You're disturbing me. Come on. Talking. I'm feeling like I'm Dr. Doolittle right now, guys. I feel like I'm in Dr. Doolittle. I don't know what else to say. Like, what I forgot, them birds started talking to me. So I don't know what to say on my relationship. But let's talk about Boosie dad walking up to me. I was walking on the sidewalk. He had braids in his hair, kind of like his skin color. And he's working in the garden. And he come up to me. He looked me. He gave me eye contact. He gave me eye. And I'm watching his eyes and I'm watching his spirit. I'm watching this. I got his eyes and I'm watching his head, his eyes, and I'm watching his spirit too. And he looked me straight in the eye. I know who you is, Hubert, and I'm going to give you a word of advice. I really don't want to say that word of advice he gave me, but he actually gave me some advice. My name is Hubert. How you doing? He actually gave me Hubert. He actually gave me some advice, and this is going to be hard. If I had a Bible right here in front of him right now, I would tell him it's the truth. He gave me some advice. He gave me a words of advice. Y'all don't know, in heaven, fathers and father generations and our fathers and fathers will come to all of us in different ways. You don't even have to be really come out your mama womb, but people can come to you in different ways to get to you, to understand fathers beyond fathers. And those are the things you must understand. I had a girl that loved Little Romeo in New Orleans and Fantasy Williams. She used to kiss me all day. I love Little Romeo. And all of that. And we used to sit on the bus and everything. She used to just kiss me on my little cheeks. She brown skinned and mixed. We get on the school bus. Utoko was like my bestie, man. I missed her. Like, we started to drift off once Katrina and I started moving off. Like, me and her, she dated somebody on the same street, but me and her used to talk. I dated another girl. She was going to Reed and her brother. So I was at, like, in New Orleans, let me tell you, in New Orleans, they do something like this. In New Orleans, they have middle school and high school on the same bus. In New Orleans. So they do stuff different in New Orleans. And we got to wear uniform. They do stuff different in New Orleans. In Texas, they just have one school. In district, but in New Orleans, you have two schools. Middle school is getting picked up, and high school get picked up. And once they get high school, they drop them off first, then they drop us off. A girl named Dominique that I dated with glasses up in New Orleans. So, yeah. It was so many. Thank you. So many relationships. I've been in a lot of relationships in Louisiana. Yeah. To actually tell you the truth, I think Darlene was my first. She don't probably even remember. Darlene was my first girlfriend at 10 or 9 years old. And then we started to meet Bebe and her cousin Bebe and them. And like, they called me crazy, like, really, 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 really. Bebe was the coldest. Man, look, I don't know why he's not in the NFL, man. I don't know why Bebe not in the NFL, man. He need to go back out there, man. Because he too damn great to not be in somebody's football camp. I think the New Orleans Saints would love him there. He need to, Bebe and Plucky and everybody in New Orleans, like, he need to be in somebody's football camp. Like, really need to be out there, like, he really need to be, like, he just too damn great, man. Like, I'm surprised I don't even see him on TV, man. He should have made it or something, man. I don't know what's going on. Like, he's good. He's good, man. And that was like my brother right there, Plucky, Chucky in New Orleans. And people get on my ass. And one time in New Orleans in the East, gunshots was being fired, and everybody like, "You be ass." I don't even know a gun being fired. I don't even know what they talk about. Nah, but I used to sit in Baby house, and his sister and me used to do my hair. Um, that was like my mom. They mom was like my mom. They got on to our ass. They dad was like a dad, and all of them was that they like my dad. They're like family because I used to sit at the house and sit in the living room a lot. So, like, I'm thankful. This I think she in Atlanta. She in a part of another city, and and all of that things, and like, you know, and those are the things. Boy, Hubert. They still think I'm just still that same boy that like to just act like a wrestler. Nisha, like all the rest of them like think I'm still that little boy that still like act up like to act up and throw water on myself and act like Stone Cold Steve Austin. So my cousin them rap, and I had to tell him like play your music. He raps. He's in Dallas, and like he want to do music, and I want him to do his music. I don't just think about myself, my little cousins, and the rest of like they look big. I remember I used to chill with my cousins, baby mamas, and stuff over there in Tyler, part of Texas. When I was a little, I was always the shy one. They was like the more active, productive, like really. But I know I'll find my way. Even my boy Clemente at U-Haul, he said something to me. I hope you find the fine things. And we had an apartment. He stayed in there like, and he could sing. He could really sing. Clemente that worked at U-Haul. That's Brady. I worked at U-Haul, and I used to always talk to the Miller Lite girls and Bud Light girls at Addison when they went in storage. He could really sing, and I don't know, like, yeah. So right now, I'm on here for justice and God. And right now, I'm here to clean up the mess Sabina making me clean up Mir's little lying behavior with that girl and with that girl MO3 people. Like making me clean up that damn mess with that little model bitch. And the rest of these little hoes in Dallas, he lying, getting in line telling Sabina called me. And I know we settled our problems. I was kind of happy to even like her dad to even say that. Like I was like, damn, I'm finally hearing, you telling me what I want to hear now, and I just have to, mm. So now he said something a little bit. I said, you been playing, like he just playing with my mind. And I hate that he told me that. He could have told me anything else in the world. But if she want me to back off, that's what I have to do. And Mirza can call me after he did something he wasn't supposed to do, and it backfired, and he got robbed out of certain things. And he got robbed. He can't do that, man. But let me tell you what Mirza did. And let me tell you something. Him and Rick, we do music with. They didn't want Hayes. Me and Hayes never got along, so they started hanging out with Hayes. And me, I started drifted off in more of a Walmart vibe, and I started having more of my apartment. I never got evicted from my apartment. I probably got not good credit, but I never got an eviction on my record. I had like 30, 40 apartments, 30, 40 apartments, and I never got evicted. I never got evicted. And one of my apartments on Rise and Fall, and Rise and Fall, they say, Hubert, you good people. Like this, they gotta. I love volleyball, but I never could find the right people that can play volleyball. So, and that was the most dangerous. I'm an LSU volleyball fan, but I never found the right people to be able to play. It's just a volleyball court in the Rise and Fall going towards the Willow Bend Mall. And I'm like, and they say, Hubert, you a good person, but I just need you around the hour. And they told me that my apartment complex, I went and got my lease from over there and brought it up to the Social Security office, and brought the lease up there. I'm gonna tell you another thing, because when I was working in Irving and I worked with some South Dallas people, and over there in Irving at the factory in Irving, when you get off at North Lake, they got a factory over there, and that factory over there, and people showed me how the apartment complexes was, and living in Dallas apartments and not taking care of the I was like, hold up, this is back in 2018, 17. See, one of the other, and I was working at a factory. And man, it got mice, it's got stuff in these apartments, these tenants, these apartment people not taking care of it. I'm like, hold up, you showing me all of this stuff. So her wish is my command. So if she want to be left alone, you can't ask me to go hang when she want to be left alone. She said that's her cousin, right? And right here, he said that's his cousin, right? All right. I got much love for her to just back off when she tell me to back off. But don't call me when he says something, he do something he don't supposed to be doing. After your dad had a talk with me. Now I don't respect about that, man. Like, then you calling, fussing at me, hollering at me behind Marissa's behavior. I'm giving her space. She can't expect me to just stay and just be miserable after. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that, partner. And she up there talking about homeboys before. No, no. Who started it? I put up with a lot of stuff from Mirza, man. I put up with a lot of stuff. You even Demir not even that. I consider Demir more mature than that, man. And you got to look at the respect level I'm starting to have for Demir now, because he ain't never took out of the composure. I could have accepted everything, but that took it. Demir didn't even go that damn far. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the respect at the maturity level. And I'm like, hold up. And I'm analyzing the way that what Demir said, but Demir didn't take it that far. He ain't never did that, man. And then you gotta look at the respect. You gotta look at the respect level, man. I give it up for Demir, man, not even going that far, And you gotta look at that, at the respect level. Man, he kind of lost our respect for me, like, cause he lost our respect for me, and it seems like I'm gonna have. I got respect for Demir more, like literally, I got respect for Demir more. I could have, hey Hubert, I didn't know. Why you think that was the thing is? But me being loyalty, trust me, I seen everything. I was hurting because I couldn't even touch the woman I love, and I saw some. So you got to understand what was killing me more than anything. It was killing me. Cause I have to wait. We have to be patient. Her mom and dad, and I'm like, I'm hurting. I was like, it was like at the moment it was hurting. So I was like to the point, and when we get around each other, guys, and when she's not there, oh, I don't like the way y'all act towards each other. Like just say little sneaky things like to a person, man. And you know what I'm saying? Sky used to talk about she want to be a porn star and all the rest of that stuff, and all the rest of those things. I'm like, Hubert, I want you let's make a porn. He talking about, she was saying like, she really wanted to be in a porn, and I'm like, hold up, you really want? That's what I feel. She really wanted to be in a porn. She was like, Hubert, we gonna make this happen. I like, all right, you serious? But we gotta get a lot of stuff out of the money. But how you can get the people that's involved in it, that you want to do it within the video. And I was really mad because I got Sky and them come over there by my girlfriend's house. My chick Orion, she's Chinese. And Samantha was over there, and they keep talking about, my brother talked to more than one girl. He got like 3 girls in the same room. Any woman he been in, he in the room with 3 girls, and another girl on the side behind him, and thing D. And I'm like, hold up. And all of them, he using my phone. Sometimes his shit not always working. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm like, y'all killing me right now. So, when my chick from Dallas, my ex, her name Mariah, she do her little cheat. She do her little cheat when she get the thing. And she was actually thinking about Sabina, like, who is Sabina? Who is this person? I say, all right, you're killing me right now. You got her wondering. You're killing me right now. You're killing me. And I remember Ashley having her, Sky and them and Samantha's in the living room. I got the candles on each of the tub, and she probably don't remember this. I got the candles on each of the tub, and we stripped down. She got her body, and she stripped it down, and her body is under the water, and then I put my body under the water, and then her body stay under the water, both our bodies. And then what I did, I started kissing on her cheeks 5 times, kissing on her lips, kissing her on her breast, kissing her between her chest, kissing her on her stomach, kissing her between up and down her legs while the shower's running, kissing her down there, turning her body around, kissing her. And then after that, we washed each other, and then I hold her in the shower for an hour. And after we got out that shower for an hour, and what I did, my name is Hubert, Hubert. Hubert, after we got out that shower for an hour, I hope I put on a dry towel and I carried her. So I put her in the middle of the bed, and I lotioned her breast and put lotion on her breast. And I kissed her breast, and I kissed her between her chest, while I lotioned her breast and her chest and her stomach and all in between. And then I kissed her navel, then kissed her between her legs while I put the lotion on her. Had her legs up and did all of that. And just kissed her, opened her legs and did all of that. Then turned her body around. Like she was always carrying. I wanted to show her like, I'm not gonna do it like that. I wanted to do something different because she's asking about Sabina, so I'm getting the fucking handle and the other thing. I'm getting already because she want to know who she is, and she knew my brother when she come in the apartment. She know my brother talking to people, and know my brother don't have his phone, and I'm having my phone because he used to sell weed, and sometimes he don't pay his thing because he have to re up and stuff. And those are the things of what that situation is, right? So what I did, and I went to sleep afterwards, and she went in my phone crying the sky. He's really cheating on me, cheating. I said, hold up. After we get up out of the middle of the bed, I did all of that, and you have to, and I don't, my phone wasn't on lock, and like I don't got nothing to hide. But I was like, all right, you want me to call the girl? Oh, I don't need you. You don't do that. All right, you. And when Samantha's boyfriend in Dallas tried to holler at her, we was already having conflict. We was already having conflict already, and I'm like, man. I'm like, we was already having conflict. I'm like, Sky, you fucked this up for me. Y'all with y'all tablet, all this, all y'all fucked that up. I like, oh, y'all really did fucked up that for me. And she hung up in my face after we got into an argument. I like, the trust is already out the door. I ain't nothing I can really say to make her this. And I was thinking the trust is already out the door. Fine then, all right. Oh shit, you already made up your mind by not letting me call a person number. You don't see my name in that damn text. Brother log into add account and then go log into his Facebook, then get a number. Man, go ahead, man. He doing 2-3 different things. He had this one tall white bitch coming from another state. I think she was on the basketball team. My brother D had this one white girl coming from another state. And she was on a basketball team, and I like, hold up for a second. And she felt uncomfortable, baby. Why you feel uncomfortable around me? I'm not doing you anything. And she traveled. Brother sent her back on the bus to go where she's at, because she was white. She was tall and beautiful as a motherfucker. And she did with my brother Dominic and D. So, and she just felt uncomfortable. Baby, why you feel uncomfortable around me? When I'm having to clean up his mess, man, that's selfish. And then you call me, blowing me, getting mad at me after we set our problem. If your dad said it wasn't time yet for us to be together, I have to respect that. But I'm like, all right, but don't put me up in a situation that he did what he did with those dumb women, and listen to these bitches in South Dallas, man. No, don't do that, man. I like, don't put me in that situation. This girl, she's black and she model, and he listened to people. So I have to deal with a lot of. I'm like, man, come on, man, like, come on, man. I can like, I respect whatever. But her mom, Sabina's mom, like, oh, that you are like, my son, all my sons need my time. We'll be good. You think my baby mama need me? You need to think again. Shit. You need to think. You need to think again. Shit. She don't need me. You need to think again. Shit. It was her kid before she came in my life. It was her. And she was really independent on her own and doing her own thing. You think she need me? Boy, you better. You think she need? Nah, no, she don't need. Boy, look, you better go find you somewhere else. She don't need me. Shit. And when I was in an open relationship with Nikki, and I had to tell Shannon to wait until I could figure out what I wanted. Because she's in jail in Springfield, Missouri, and I got girls are smiling at me in Springfield, Missouri, and they smiling at me, and I'm like, and they got a smile, and all of them looking at me and smiling like a bunch of girls in Springfield, Missouri, smiling at me and stuff. I'm like, I see all of y'all smile when I'm trying to pay for her books and stuff in Springfield with Nikki, and she talking about she want things to be serious. But look at your spiritual behavior. You rolling your eyes. I like, you ain't serious when you sitting in front of those girls, other girls in the jailhouse. You ain't serious. You know what I'm saying? Then you get back and you do the same thing over and over. You ain't serious. You go back and hang out back with the same people. I like, hold up. You ain't serious. Yeah, I had to deal with it. But let me tell you, Nikki's brother was jealous because I was buying Nikes for her. Like, he's talking shit about the Nike things. Baby, that's real. That's Foot Locker brand. We shopping at Foot Locker. And he jealous. She got a baby mom, but he's like jealous. You talking to people that you don't even know. They trying to get to know me. What you talking about? You like, and let me tell you, Nikki get jealous every time my brother brings somebody over. She acted insecure. And she would talk about, why I'm saving, why I always have to save people, and people can't say. For number one, Nikki, you're not able to see that you need to take care of yourself. You're putting other people's needs before yours. You putting those people, like, your brother's grown. And I was just chilling at the hotel in Storm in 2019, 18, 19, and like, and she's been in that jail. She have a lot. And I told her, I learned how she was actually became my like friend, and I was so mad that what's his name died with drugs in the leg, because he chilled with me at the house, and he actually became my friend, and and you never know when you are. And then Mirza, let me tell you what the thing with Mirza. Midsummer at his house, and we giving each other eye contact, and Mirza's acting jealous about the eye contact. My name is Hubert.